Did you ever ask yourself why everybody wants to shoot anamorphic lenses? Well, here are some shots we took with different anamorphics. As you can see, the look is quite distinctive. The widescreen aesthetic, oval bokeh, interesting flares and the unique barrel distortion are things which many filmmakers strive for in their images. Few of these characteristics can be done in post, like applying a letterbox or adding a digital flare, but most of the features are only possible when shooting an actual anamorphic lens. Some people say that the anamorphic look is so distinctive that it differentiates the cinema look from other visual mediums. Basically, anamorphic lenses are optics that compress the captured image so it can be stretched out again to the proper aspect ratio in post-production. Historically, this technique of compressing and decompressing footage was developed to fit wider imagery onto standard 35mm film, which had an aspect ratio of 4:3. So when you decompress the squeezed image, you get a nice looking widescreen image. Fast forward to 2017, we shoot digital now. Most of the sensors we shoot with have an aspect ratio of 16:9. So when we shoot anamorphic lenses with a squeeze ratio of 2, we get something like this. Ultra wide images. This is fun, but not super practical in the end, because you need to crop half of the image in order to get back to 16:9. Enter the PNS anamorphic zoom. This lens has a squeeze ratio of 1.5, which is way better suited for modern digital cinematography use, while maintaining the typical characteristics of an anamorphic lens. You can say it's a bit the best of both worlds.
Wir haben uns entschieden, einen Frontanamorphoten zu bauen. Wir wollten eine Optik bauen, die diese ovalen Highlights von dem Anamorphoten bietet, aber keine echte Vintage-Optik ist. Also haben wir uns für dieses Bauprinzip Frontanamorphot entschieden, das diese Eigenschaften mit sich bringt, aber es sollte eine modernere Optik sein oder mehr Schärfe bieten und das kann man mit neuem Glas auch erreichen. Warum 1,5-fach? Im Vergleich zu einem Zweifach-Anamorphoten hat man hier den Vorteil, dass man mehr Sensorfläche nutzen kann und damit weniger Auflösungsverlust hat.
PNS builds the lens vintage style. That's why you get the vintage texture and nice flares all over the place. The lenses are built with new modern technology, so the lens is quite sharp and has less optical flaws like real vintage glass. This is particularly interesting when you want to shoot close-ups and pack shots using diopters, for example. Ultra-vintage lenses like the Kova anamorphics would be a bit too soft for shots like these, in my opinion. The 1.5 squeeze ratio on this lens is particularly interesting when shooting on Arri Alexa, which has a taller sensor than 16:9. This way you'll get exactly CinemaScope or 2.35:1 aspect ratio when shooting an open gate, and you're utilizing the whole sensor, yielding a resolution greater than 4K.
Mit unserer Alexa Mini war es klar, dass wir in die Richtung anamorphotischen Markt gehen wollen und die Entscheidung, die P&S CS-Zoom zu verwenden, war für uns genau richtig, da wir mit dieser Optik und dieser anamorphotischen Optik mit dem Faktor 1,5 den Open-Gate-Sensor der Alexa voll abbilden können.
So what's the drawback of the 1.5 squeeze? Well, you don't see it. No camera system we tested this lens on was able to de-squeeze the 1.5 ratio in the preview monitor or EVF. The Red could do 1.3 de-squeeze, which helps a bit, but you're still monitoring a squished image. The Alexa Mini could only de-squeeze 2 times, which is way too much, so we had to monitor without a de-squeeze. Not good. But there is help. Several new third-party monitors have 1.5 de-squeeze functionality built in, so at least the director can monitor a proper image. Let's hope camera manufacturers update their cameras with built-in 1.5 de-squeeze soon. My name is Christoph Tilly and I'm a DP who loves to shoot anamorphics. Thanks for watching.